Hey there. All right, thanks for joining us again. I don't know why I'm smiling because we didn't have a very good result, did we, Ali, against Brighton?
No, it was a bit of a painful game, to be honest.
Yeah, a little bit.
It says a lot when the highlight was the mascot, but he was
Oh,
very cute.
little Dagny. Oh, too cute. Although I did really obviously feel for Yallop because obviously her child is there back in Australia as well with her wife. So it must have been tough for her. But obviously, all discussed before, it was a beautiful thing, to be fair, to see that there.
And also, technically, it's not Australian Mother's Day, so
All right, I know, okay. Is it Iceland's? I'm not sure. But anyway, I can't believe we're even discussing this. Thing is, it was a beautiful day for all.
yeah,
And actually, talking about Mother's Day as well, because you and I were actually both looking after the Women's Supporters Board that day as well
yes,
on the stall. So we caught a lot of people coming in, which was great. And it was
for
really
a lot of
nice.
first timers.
But okay, getting to the result. What went
Yeah.
wrong?
Well, first off, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I've been heaping praise on Mac all season.
Yeah.
Since coming back from COVID, she's not
Mm,
been she's not been consistent, shall we say. There are moments where she's got flashes of brilliance, like she did a massive save in that game,
yeah.
like off the
Over the
bar,
crossbar.
over the crossbar, fabulous. Within 2 minutes coming off her line, and Whelan's in behind with a goal. Her communication with her back line isn't fantastic.
Yes, Ali, that's the one I was going to look. The other, there's always messy goals that happens,
Yeah,
right? But when you've lost total communication with Grace, it was a bit of Grace as well, to be fair,
yeah,
because Grace completely didn't even know where the ball was. So the communication between both of them, and as you say, Matt coming right off the line there, if you're going to go for it, you've got to execute it, and it was a hard one to watch. It must have been the
yeah,
easiest goal that Cagman's ever had
yeah.
to have in her entire life.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that was painful. But I think we have to give credit to Brighton. Hope Powell compacts her defence,
Yeah.
and she did that beautifully. I think we weren't utilising our wing very much. We kept trying to take it down the centre, and I'm like, that's where they are. Like, why are we trying to go through them when, I mean, we said it at the time, Kate
How
had
many times did
so
she have
much
her hands up?
space.
Sorry, Al.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, but you're right. She had so much space. She could, like, as someone said to me, she could have sat down, had a picnic, and still got the ball. Like,
Yeah.
we just weren't using our wing, which has been our strong point.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Especially with the position that Kate's been in as well. It's been perfect
yeah,
for her. So, but we won't talk about the sort of like when she was playing rugby and
yeah,
she completely missed the goal, went over. But that's just that. But you're right, Al. There was so many mistakes. I think it was Ollie said that there were so many individual mistakes, but I think it was so much more than that. I mean, look, let's look at the positives though. I mean, we had more
yeah,
possession. The passing rate was like 93% or something like that.
yeah,
We had the better of the tackles, and as you say, Hope Powell's side compared to the beginning of the season. Oh my God, well,
yeah,
not beginning, around the middle of the season, isn't
yeah.
it? They sort of took a dive there.
No,
Yeah, but and it's just yes, the communication, wasn't it? I think at the back more than
yeah,
anything else. Yeah. But again, let's take the positives from that. So it's going to be a difficult one now because now, obviously, just go back, we're seventh now with 24 points. So we would have
yeah,
just been one above Brighton, which would be nice. Still got more points than we had last year. Again, let's have
yeah.
a positive.
More points than
Right.
we've ever had before.
That's it. Right. Okay. So, Man City, part one, I'm going to say, because obviously we're going to be facing them in the Vitality Cup as well a couple of weeks later. So, okay. So, how are we going to do this one? Because they're coming off the back of 4-0, wasn't it, Everton? 4-0?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So this is one thing I want to say to the fans that are watching this. The Man City we're playing on Saturday is not the Man City we played in October. I'm not saying we can't beat them because we did it. We did it in October. But it is not the same team.
Yeah.
They've had a lot of people come back from injury. Chloe Kelly is apparently going to be able to get a few minutes in.
Oh.
And she's been out for donkeys. So it's going to be a tough one. Man City are always a tough one. I honestly would do what we did to them in October, which is I would park it and get them on the counter.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would have 5 at the back. I would have more defensive midfielders. So I would have Abby.
Yeah.
I would have, I would have Snurl if she's fit. She wasn't there on Sunday, so I'm not quite sure why.
Yeah, don't know what was happening with Snarls, to be fair, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, and I would maybe move Kate a little bit more forward and to make sure we had Parker starting.
Yes. So she has, I love Parker. I think she's in contention for my best player of the season as well, I think, at the moment. But, she has made a couple of mistakes, but she's learning from them all the time.
Yeah.
That is the difference with
And
Lucy.
what a spark she came when she
learning.
came on for Brighton. So
Look at the difference she made when she came in. I said,
so
she did come in
she is
too
a
late
difference
to the
maker.
game.
So I would have a start in. I would. So
Yeah.
I would have them really defensive, and then you've got Dagny who can, ping them with the best ones. We've got Leon back. We didn't have Leon when we won in October. We didn't have Evans. She was injured when she came on, and Evans and Leon have developed this like partnership that is beautiful to watch. So
okay, so compared to last week's match with Brighton, we're going to be saying the same thing all season, aren't we? Anna or Mac?
I would actually, despite everything I just said, I would probably go. I would go Mac, just because of the height.
Yes,
because Manchester City have got a lot of their goals from range. You look at them. Laura Coombs can score from midfield. I mean, Ellen White's a bit of a poacher and will take them from the box, but Hempo will score from range. Georgia Stanway always tries to shoot from the midway line. So to have
the goalkeeper even has a pop. They all have a go.
Yeah, exactly. So to maybe have max height would be advantageous. However, I just feel safer with Anna. So I'm sitting on the fence, but
it's a tough one, isn't it? I must admit, after last week's performance, but I just think, it might be a case of all of them not speaking to each other at the back. I did notice it. I know it was the Ipswich match, and I'm going way back. It's only a few weeks really. But when I was listening to, I couldn't believe, because the first time really I've heard Parker. Parker was really commanding the back as well. So I think, like you say, if she did start as well, and they've got more communication going on the back, I think there'd be more chance for us as well. Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it? See, I would always go with Mac, but Anna's performances, you can never fault, can you?
Yeah, we've had 6 clean sheets, and I think most of them have been Anna.
Yeah. But I get what you're saying with the height, but it's a tough one, isn't it? I mean, as you know, Mac was the Pride of Irons player of the season, because basically saved the season last season. Started to perform well. Yeah, okay. So, Scores, I'm going to let you go first on this one.
I'm going to call it a draw.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say 1-1.
Oh.
I think they'll score early and we'll nick it like we did with Man United.
Okay. Okay. I think it's going to be 1-3 to them. I do. I just think after the performance that we had, I think we're going to come bouncing back, and we're going to be more sorted at the back. I think we're going to have more communication. Yeah, I do think at the way they're playing at the moment. And then it gives us a couple of weeks rest to then analyse and see what we've done there. And then we can move on to the next match, which I think will be a completely different result, actually. Yes. Okay. So we'll see what happens to that one. Okay. Oh, and just to let you know as well, West Ham United Women's Supporters Club. As you know, we've got 2 supporters club. We've got Pride of Irons, and we've got West Ham United Women's Supporters Club, and they've just started taking membership. And there will be. It's not a competition. It's just basically everybody that joins.
The raffle.
Yeah, it's a raffle. Everyone that joins up at the end of the season gonna pick out a name from the hat, right, Al?
Yep, absolutely. And it's a cracking prize.
Yes, it is going to be, because I'm going to snap my fingers, because obviously I'm recording this. So I can put this on. Wow, look at that.
Yeah. And it's a limited edition shirt signed by the whole squad. So, and it don't cost you anything to enter. So you just need to sign up, be with us, and away you go.
Okay, also, I have done twice this one here, because last week I got told off because Sarah, who washes in, has said that she couldn't see who the player was. So, that was Laura Vetterline. So I've had to repeat that there. Okay. Anyway, yes. Have a great game. Do you know what? We just need people to come down to the ground on Saturday to watch the match and all join in and sing Bubbles, etc. Okay, so hopefully we'll see you all Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers then. Thanks a lot for listening and watching in. All the descriptions, everything's below, and see you later. Bye.
Bye.